So in today's class, we learn about gears and what are the basics of gears. You know, do you have any basics of gears? Have you Have you ever studied about gears? Gear
হ্যাঁ,
mechanisms.
অনেক ছোটবেলা পড়েছিলাম।
কোথায়
ক্লাস
পড়েছিল?
9 এ ফিজিক্সে পড়েছিলাম যে গিয়ার অ্যাকশন গিয়ার মেকানিক্স ফিজিক্স।
আচ্ছা, কি পড়েছিল বলতে পারবে?
তোর গিয়ার
ওই তো গিয়ার রেশিও।
টিথ হয় অ্যাকচুয়ালি টিথ রেশিও হয়। তো একটা মানে ইনওয়ার্ড গিয়ার হয় আপওয়ার্ড মানে একটা টিথ আরেকটা টিথের উপর পড়লে এরকম সার্কুলার অ্যাকশনে দুটো মানে একটা সার্কুলার গিয়ার মুভ করে। তো গিয়ার গুলো একটা ওই স্টাফ মানে ওই কি বলে ওটাকে রডটা একটা মোটাতে কাট থাকে যখন রডটা করে তখন গিয়ার গুলো ঘোরে গিয়ার গুলো ঘোরার জন্য বিভিন্ন কম্পোনেন্ট
এখন এখন ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং এ এসে রড বলবে না শ্যাফট বলবে? কথাটা ঠিক।
yes
শ্যাফট
this is
তোমরা
the
ঠিকই বলেছো।
yes
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ। তো আজকে যেটা আমরা শিখবো, we learn about gears and what are the gear mechanism we use and how do we study about gears and how do we come to know about gears, because it is very important for us to know gear, because it's a now since we are in engineering we need to know about gears in very simpler form, not in very simpler form, I mean in mathematical way. Now you may ask that, sir, we have learnt about this in our previous class, in our schools also, but what you have learned is very little. It's not the actual thing. There are a lot of things goes behind the scene, because gear is something which transfers motion from one end to another end, and it is very important to design a gear in such a manner that it could actually eliminate all the errors. So how to do this one. At first you need to know what is positive drive. There are how many types of motion transfer are there. There are actually, let us go then only we go motion transfer. Is my screen visible screen visible?
হ্যাঁ, ইয়েস ইয়েস।
Actually there are two types of motion transfer. One we say as positive and one it term is negative. Now what is positive? Now let me tell you, it's what we are considering is it's an ideal case. It's an ideal case, ideal consideration. Okay. Now what do you mean by positive? That means in positive driver to driven.
তো দেখতে পাচ্ছ না স্ক্রিনটা ব্ল্যাক হয়ে
Just a sec. Now in positive shaft is in positive motion transfer, driver to driven, 0% motion loss. Okay. Now you may tell me, sir, is it possible? No, it is not possible. But what we do, as I have told, we are considering an ideal case. Next, here driver to driven, motion loss has to be considered. Now what are the motion loss? Nothing but a simple thing what we have learned, that is friction is the main problem of this one. Now here we consider that friction doesn't make any sense to this, but this is not the reality. This is not the reality. To be frank, it is not the reality. What we are seeing over here, it's what you can say is just a consideration for getting a idea about motion transfer. Now why it is not reality? Because even you can find here some friction will work, because we know that motion, it is proved that friction is very necessary for motion transfer. But since we are considering positive, say positive motion transfer. That means there will be no 0% motion 0% motion loss. That's why they say that there is no friction works, but it doesn't affect so much. Now let us go to for some examples. Now here we can say in positive we can find gear examples. This will give you example gear, chain drive. Now here example for negative belt drive, friction drive. Now
FX build drive.
example
Oh,
EX
example.
Now what is friction drive? How many of you know about friction drive? Have you heard about friction drive?
No.
গাড়ি ক্লাচ দেখেছো? Have you heard about clutch of a automobile? I think most of you have heard. Now
Yes, the
হ্যাঁ,
engine that way guys my instant disturb
this in our local local language we say in local language while you will be repairing a car or a vehicle, they will say that see your car friction plate is not working. It is nothing but a part of a clutch. So here where clutch is nothing but it transfer from one motion to another one motion from one body to another body. So here nothing but it is taught, it is explained by friction drive. Now what is friction drive? That is nothing but a surface come in contact to another surface. One is rotating, one is driver, and another is driven. That means they rotate due to friction entanglement or friction. In physics we say quantum entanglement is something like that, but it's not quantum. It's not about quantum or quantum theory or something. I'm just making it to such that you can understand. It is something. It is called friction engagement or friction quantization. Now nothing but what happens is that due to the friction and due to the when these two surfaces come in contact to each other, they get attached due to friction, and for which they rotates in their axis. That's it. This is the simple method to understand it. Now in today's class we learn about the positive drive, that is gear. It is very necessary to learn about gear. Why? Because in most of the cases, like for example our watch, lathe, car, locomotive, etc. There are a lot of things. You cannot end up 3D printer, because it will give you some more understanding. There are a lot of things you cannot say. You cannot end up. Everywhere we use a gear. That could be a plastic, that could be of metallic, anything. That could be of your wooden. So gear makes a sense because we consider gear to have 0%. Consider. That doesn't mean that gear doesn't have any friction motion loss. They do have some motion loss. So, but we consider that there is no motion loss in gear. Okay. Now, why you need to learn about gear? Because let me tell you about watch. We know what a watch. None of us will repair watch. Lathe, there may be a chance that we need to work in lathe in company. There may be a chance, but it is very rare because nowadays everything is computerized. Even mechanical engineers doesn't go for manual lathe process. They just go for computer coding. We have in mechanical engineering we have CNC code, that is computer numerical coding. So what we do is that we code what we need to machine it. Like we need to make a hole, we need to make a drill, we need to make a turning process. Every process can be done only by coding in lathe. So this is really it will be used. Now here this comes about locomotives. Now in car, as I said, that it's working on engine. Now car and locomotives are nothing but the same. Now why I am telling you the same? Because locomotive is the high torque engines or high torque drives which drives the system or something. Now here comes a thing. Now why you need to know. Now suppose you are in a company where you have to where you have to work with a certain process, like you have to get you have some drives like what to say, like locomotive drives which rotates with using of a IC engine, that is internal combustion engine, or external combustion engine is not it's not used. Basically internal combustion engines are used, or a high torque motor, that may be a motor also. So everything what happens is that everything is comprised of your of motion transfer. So for getting 100% or near about 100% motion transfer, what we do is that we employ gear to do the work. We employ gear to do the same work. Let me tell you why do we employ gear to do it. Because gear actually as I have told you, we could see the gear doesn't have any linkage. There is no such called there is no such any other things for which the gear transfer gear transfer can get a error of while motion transfer. Yes, there's an error, but there is less. That is nil, near about nil, but there is. No. Let us go for the gear terminology. What we have in gears, because it is very important to know what we have. Let me draw a gear. That will give you an idea. Okay. Now, as per you have studied in your class, in your class 9 or 10. So, can anyone tell me what are the name of the parts and particle of gear? How many of you can say?
ওতে শাফট আছে আর টিথ আছে, এটুকু জানি।
শ্যাফট কোথায়? শ্যাফট কোথায় দেখলে তুমি?
মানে শাফট লাগায় নাকি, টিথটা আছে।
Which one is teeth?
ওই যে গ্রুভস গুলো কাটা আছে ওইগুলো।
This is
Possibly
teeth.
not. Yes, sir.
This is teeth. T-E-E-T-H, teeth. This is shaft hole. Shaft hole. Now, can anyone tell me what are the standards used for making this teeth? Why it is very important, why I am emphasizing on this one, that you need to know about you don't need to know anything about mode while designing. You don't need to see anything of the of this other things. You just only have to concentrate on this teeth, on everything. Why it is very important to give emphasis on teeth? Why it is very important? How many of you can say that? Why it is very important?
মানে টিথ নাম্বারটা বলছো?
না, টিথ নাম্বার না, টিথে কেন আমরা এমফাসিসটা দেব?
হ্যাঁ, কারণ মানে ওই টিথটাই তো মানে আরেকটা গিয়ারের সঙ্গে অ্যাটাচ করা থাকবে, তো একটা মানে ওটা যখন একটাকে টার্ন করবে একটা ফোর্স তো পাবে, যদি ভেঙে যায় তাহলে তার কাজই করবে।
আচ্ছা, এটাকে কি বলে? What we say, as what you have told, that one gear comes contact to another gear. What we say in other words? Can anyone name the phenomenon?
লক কি মেকানিজম?
কি মেকানিজম? এটা একটা নাম আছে, কয়জন বলতে পারবে?
লক কি?
হ্যাঁ,
লক কি মেকানিজম?
লক এন্ড কি না তো, বলো তো, কিছু না জানতেই পারো। ইটস নট দ্য থিং দ্যাট ইউ উইল নো, জাস্ট ইউ নো অর নট what is the mechanism is considered. How many of you know? It's very basic, but
না এটা মনে আসছে।
it is termed as meshing. MESHING. Please
ওটা জানতাম না।
please pay attention. Very important part, because we'll be talking about these things, meshing and meshing properties. Now, what is meshing phenomenon? Meshing phenomenon is a phenomenon where two gears, I am drawing the gear very short, comes in contact to another gear. Now you may ask, sir, what is the big deal? If motion is transferred from one gear to another gear, if motion is transferred from one gear to another gear, then it is termed as meshing. What do I mean? That if two gears is transferring motion from one body to one gear to another gear, this phenomenon is termed as meshing. Why it is very important? Why it is very important to have this meshing? Now there is some condition where meshing can be observed. It is a universal condition. It is completely a universal condition, because it has been seen in irregular gears also. So that's why we consider that to be a universal condition. Okay. So what is the condition? The condition is that module should be same. Module same. What does that mean? That means the module of this red gear and the module of the green gear should be same. That means how do we denote it? M red is equals to, or let me just say, M red should be equals to M blue. Is it clear till now?
আচ্ছা,
বুঝতে পেরেছো না? আমি আবার বলবো।
মডেল তাহলে জিনিসটা কি, মানে যদি সেম না তাহলে কি, মানে ফিট হবে না দাঁতগুলো?
না মানে
তো slip করবে
মানে
নাকি?
স্লিপ করবে। They will not mesh. They will not mesh perfectly. If a body doesn't, if any of the gear doesn't mesh perfectly, that means there will be no motion transfer. Remember, there will be no motion transfer. It is the first criteria. এতটুকু বোঝা গেছে সবাই? শুধু একজন আনসার করছে, সবাই বোঝা গেছে? কারণ পরীক্ষাতে কিন্তু আমি এসব কোশ্চেন করতেই পারি, আমার কিন্তু গ্যারান্টি নেই।
Yes.
হ্যাঁ,
Yes.
আচ্ছা। Now this is not the end. Now what we will say about the connection, the contact what gears give to one point to one point, that is termed as interference. Now what does interference means? Now if we zoom that, it is irrespective. Now I'll be coming off the what color? Okay. The point of contact, if a gear is having, if two gears are having a point of contact, mark my words, if two gears is having a point of contact, then that point of contact is termed as interference. Now you should remember these names, because this is very important. The question may appear from these things. very these simple things, because this is very
স্যার
important.
আপনি কি নোটটা দিয়ে দেবেন, মানে তাহলে আমি আর লিখছি না এগুলো অ্যাকচুয়ালি।
না, না লিখলেও হবে, তোমাদের কাছে আমি এটা তো পুরো ভিডিওটা থাকবে, ঠিক আছে? আমি নোটস তোমরা কয়েকটা নোটস পাবেও, ঠিক আছে? আই উইল বি গিভিং ইউ দ্য নোটস, ডোন্ট ওয়ারি। আমি একটা নোটস
হ্যাঁ ট্রাই করছি, ঠিক আছে।
স্যার এই গিয়ার নিয়ে কি মানে থিওরি কোশ্চেন্স আসবে?
না, থিওরি আসবে না, ইয়েতে আসবে, বাট থিওরি আছে। মানে আই এম ভেরি আনফর্চুনেট, জাস্ট এ সেক, গিভ মি আ সেক। হ্যাঁ, আর interference, how to remember interference and meshing. There may be a problem, there may be a problem. How will you remember this? Try to understand. I'll be giving you a daily life example which will help you to understand. Interference is nothing but is the first meetup. It's the first meetup with friends. That is only friends. FRENDS, friend. And meshing means best friend. Now, how do I relate it? Because it will give you an example. This is real life example which I'll be giving you. Now, why I'm giving you this example? Because it will make you understand how it happens. Now, we have some friends in college, that college or school, we say hi, hello, hi. That means we are in contact with them. They are just our friends, as I have stated over here. They are just our friends. And we have some best friends with whom we keep entire contacts, with whom we actually speak every day, with whom we meet or we do chatting, or we go outing with them. That means they are nearer to me, we share many things. That is where we consider them as a best friend. Now, how we relate it? Now, what happens in interference? Interference is termed as the point. It is termed as the point of contact. If two gears comes in contact to 1.1 to 1 gear, if comes in contact, if they interference, if they have an interference, that means they comes in contact to each other, that means they will have, that is interference. This phenomenon is termed as interference. Now, if that interference, if this contact is transferring motion from one gear to another gear, if then only we can term as meshing. That means, if you should remember, if there is a motion, if there is an interference, it is not mandatory that it will be having an entire motion transfer. Am I clear to you people? That means there will be a motion transfer. It is not 100% foolproof. It depends on what is its module number. Now I'll come after it. I'll come on this in after. It's a long story. We will not get right now, but we will be getting it. Module is something which will be coming afterwards. But the thing is that it's very necessary for us now. Now, meshing is something. Meshing means coming in contact to each other with motion transfer. And interference means just coming in contact. Am I clear to you people? বুঝতে পেরেছো কি বুঝতে পারোনি? বুঝতে পেরেছো কি? বুঝতে পেরেছো?
হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ। Now, for that you need to know the nomenclature. There are some nomenclature of gear that may come in your exam, because it is very important for you people to know the nomenclature of the gear. So gear has few nomenclatures, like the gear has been denoted with some names like addendum, didendum, pitch circle. So you need to know about this thing, because it is very important. As well as there are top land, flat land, as well as you can find gear. You can find that there are lot of things, lot of terminologies which are used, like helical gear, pressure angle. So there are a lot of things. No, but the thing is that it's not a big deal to understand those things, because it's a very easy things. Now let me give you a small idea. Let us understand these things. Now, first of all, this portion is termed as okay, this portion is termed as shaft hole. Remember, this portion is termed as shaft hole. This is shaft hole. Now above that there is
কোনটা?
এটা এটা মাঝখানে যে ডটটা, মাঝখানে রেড ডটটা,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
red dot is the red dot is termed as shaft hole. Now the the blue line is the pitch circle. The blue line is the pitch circle. Remember, this is the pitch circle. Okay. Blue line is the pitch circle. Again, let me draw the gear right now. আমি শুধু চারটে টিথ দেবো, চারটে টিথ দিয়ে ড্রয়িংটা করবো, কারণ কি এতগুলো টিথ দিয়ে ড্রয়িং করতে গেলে টাইম কনজিউমিং, এত লাগবে। নাও ইউ হ্যাভ টু রিমেম্বার there is something imaginary. There is something imaginary. Now what we know? Try to understand. Imaginary parts কোনগুলো? Let us understand. This is termed as our pitch circle. P-I-T-C-H, pitch circle. That is imaginary. That's why I'm writing I, because we don't actually have we don't get physically on this, but we have this because it is the benchmark of drawing making any gear. Now this top surface or this top circle, this top entire circle as well as this area is termed as this part is termed as addendum. A-D-E-N-D-U-M, addendum. Understood? Is that clear? Now the lower surface, let me change the color. The lower surface is termed as dedendum. Dedendum. Clear? Is that clear? This is the main nomenclature of gear. Fine. There are one more thing. This area is termed as top length. This portion. Is that clear? Now this portion is termed as bottom length. Bottom length. Now point to notice that you will always see that top length is equals to bottom length. What does that I mean? Now as you can see in the diagram, it is not the same, but it is 99.99999% it is kept like this. There may be some cases where we have to alter, but the alteration is very slow. The alteration is very slow. That's why we don't consider it. So the thing is how it happens, and what is the main criteria. Now this happens due to module. Now I'll come into module formula, because this is the most contradiction part, where the scientist and everyone comes in with contradiction, that most people say that okay, that cannot be the that cannot happen, so something this there are a lot of things, so we don't consider it. Now what does I mean about top length and bottom length? Now as I've shown you that this is the top length and this is bottom length, why it is kept same, and what is the main reason behind it? The main reason behind it is that, now if we consider gear teeth is something like this. Now what happens is that we could see a pitch. How many of you know about pitch? Pitch জিনিসটা কি? PITCH, pitch. What do you mean by pitch? What is pitch? What is pitch?
টু থ্রেডস এর জন্য পড়েছিলাম।
হ্যাঁ কি? Pitch is nothing but two consecutive points, and the distance is remains same everywhere for every distance we travel. That means every displacement we take. So that is nothing but a simple word that the difference between two consecutive points. Now what happens is that this this the distance from here d and from here to here d will always remain same. You have to remember this one, because to maintain the pitch from here to here, these things have to be same. How? Mathematically it is been proven. So for proving this in mathematically, what we did is that we to simplify it, we came up with a formula, because rather it will not be easy for a gear manufacturer to fabricate gears, to manufacture gear. It will be much more it will get more confusing. So what they came up with a new formula that is named as module. What they have stated, module, they have stated two things. Module should be d by z. Now in bracket you should write geometrically. It's not 100% foolproof, but it is done with geometrically. Now what does d means? D means diameter of the pitch. Let me write over here. D is diameter of the pitch. Diameter of pitch. And z is number of teeth. Number of teeth. Fine. Now this is what we know. Now this is one thing, one consideration. Second consideration is that the pitch, pitch should be same throughout the gear. That means throughout the gear the pitch should be same. That means if you take a pitch from one point to another point, it should be same. What does that mean in simple words?
স্যার ডায়ামিটার অফ পিচ মানে পিচটা তো আমার একটা পার্টিকুলার লেন্থই হয়।
হ্যাঁ, এখানে
সেটা
দুটো
আমার diameter।
এখানে আসছি। পিচ পার্টিকুলার লেংথে হলেও এখানের মধ্যে ব্যাপার আছে। এখানে পিচ হচ্ছে কি দিস পিচ ডায়ামিটার, দিস পিচ সার্কেল ডায়ামিটার অথবা পিচ ডায়ামিটার বলা হয়। নাও এটা এইখানে তো গিয়ারে একটু আলাদা থাকে এখানের মধ্যে, যে আমরা যেটা দেখতে পাই, মানে পিচ বলতে যে আমি তোমাদেরকে বললাম যে পিচ মানে কি। পিচ মানে আমরা এনি কনজিকিউটিভ পয়েন্ট যে পয়েন্টগুলো মেজারমেন্ট সব জায়গাতে সেম থাকবে, মানে এটা এরকমভাবে বোঝো। আমি তোমাদেরকে বুঝিয়ে দিই। পিচের ডেফিনেশনটা, অ্যাকচুয়াল ডেফিনেশনটা তোমরা বুঝে নাও। পিচের অ্যাকচুয়াল ডেফিনেশনটার মিনিংটা হচ্ছে যে কোনো দুটো পয়েন্ট নেব। Let us consider 2 points. Let us consider 2 points. এই দুটো পয়েন্টে যে ডিস্টেন্সটা আছে এটা এন্টায়ারলি সেম থাকবে। মনে করো একটা স্মল একটা এরকম একটা কার্ভ নিলে, এই যে জিনিসটা আছে এটাকে তুমি এখানেও বসাতে পারো, এইখানেও বসাতে পারো, এইখানেও বসাতে পারো। পিচ মানে এটাই মিন করে যে পিচ মানে দুটো পয়েন্টকে মানে পয়েন্ট যে দুটো পয়েন্টের মেজারমেন্ট সবসময় কনস্ট্যান্ট থাকবে। ইট উইল বি কনস্ট্যান্ট থ্রু আউট দ্য লেন্থ। দ্যাটস ওয়াই এখানেও কনস্ট্যান্ট পাবে, এদিকেও কনস্ট্যান্ট পাবে। যেই দিক দিয়ে যেখানেই যাবে তুমি এটাকে কনস্ট্যান্ট পাবে। ওকে, তো এই জিনিসটাকে এটাকে বলি আমরা পিচ। না, সেম কনসেপ্টটা এখানে ইউজ হয়। it is same used over here. What does that, how it is used in gear? There are two pitches in the gear. One is the circular pitch and one is the circular pitch. Another one is the teeth pitch or something we say like this, or the teeth pitch. Now what does that circular pitch means? As I've told you, that pitch means two consecutive points. Now what does that means? If we consider, let us consider with this color, okay fine. So this is the center, and let us consider this point. The pitch is dia is same. Again the pitch radius is same, so not dia, radius is same. Similarly, if I consider any point, the radius is same. So to maintain, it is why it is very important to have pitch circle, because it will maintain the amount of circle or the diameter of the circle. It will control the diameter of the circle. That's why pitch circle is introduced, or pitch diameter is instituted. It is very important to get a pitch circle in every gear. Is it clear to you people? Is it clear? Now
মানে ওটা বেসিক্যালি সার্কেলটা ডায়ামিটারটাকে বোঝাচ্ছে তো।
এক্স্যাক্টলি ডায়ামিটারটা বোঝাচ্ছে, মানে কি এখন আমি এর জন্যই তো বললাম এটা ইমাজিনারি, এটা কি প্র্যাকটিক্যালি আমরা দেখতে পাই না, এটাকে আমরা ইমাজিনারি ভাবে ভাবি। তো এটা হচ্ছে কি, এটা তো পিচই এক ধরনের, আমি কি বললাম, পিচ মানে দুটো পয়েন্ট যেটা কনস্ট্যান্টলি সেম ডাইমেনশনে থাকবে, সেম লেংথে থাকবে। মনে করো সেন্টার থেকে এই পয়েন্টটা সেম ডায়ামিটার, সেম রেডিয়াস, এখান থেকে এই জায়গাটা সেম রেডিয়াস, এখান থেকে এটা সেম জায়গাটা সেম রেডিয়াস, প্রত্যেকটা জায়গায় রেডিয়াসটা সেম থাকছে। সো এটাকে আমরা বলি পিচ সার্কেল অথবা পিচ ডায়ামিটার।
মানে কত বড় সার্কেলের মধ্যে কতগুলো টিক আছে, সেই রেশিওটা সবসময় ফিক্সড হয়।
এক্স্যাক্টলি এখানের মধ্যে আসছে। নাও এটা একটা কনসিডারেশন যে ইউ নিড টু হ্যাভ পিচ সার্কেল, সেটা এক্সপ্লেন করা হয়েছে বাই ইউজিং মডিউল। It is very easy to understand this one. Now pitch of teeth, it is very important for this one. Pitch of teeth, the pitch of teeth should be always same, should be always same. What does that means? আমি একটু কথা এখানের মধ্যে we have to understand one more phenomenon, because you may ask me, sir, who told this to do? I'll be coming with this organization who have done this one, and they are the one, they are the main person who actually defines how a gear should be. Why? I'll be telling about the reason, because it has been a long story. It is a long story, but we'll be shorting in 1 minute. The thing is that let me come to the point. Now, what happens is that if I consider this to be my gear, that means the teeth width or teeth length should match with this over here, or should be similar. If I give it D1 and D2, it should be D1 should be similar to D2, or should be equal to D2, or D1 should be equal to D2. Clear? Is it clear? Now what is happening actually? Who gave these things? Why does why I'm screaming like this, and you are also listening? Everyone have to listen. Everyone, even we also have to listen, because these things had been standardized by one of the association named as AGMA. This everything, I mean, about this D1 should be equals to or something like this, teeth, everything of gear has been explained by AGMA. What does that mean? This is one of the organization which explains about gear behavior, which explains what is gear and how gear works. Now what does then explain? A means American Gear Manufacturing Association. American Gear Manufacturing Association, AGMA. ASME is how many of you know about ASME? Have you heard about ASME? ASME. Have you heard about ASME? ASME.
I guess standard of mechanical engineering.
Yes. Under the under this one more organization is there, is termed as AGMA, EGMA. So this is what EGMA is. EGMA is nothing but it terms about, it explains how a gear should work, how a gear should happen, and what a gear should how a gear should manufactured, and what is how, because gear is the most important part in everywhere. So that's why American gear standards actually explains how a gear standard should be kept and how gear should be manufactured. Now, what the problem comes? Why have this things have came in action? Why gear manufacturing is the most important part? Why? It is very simple. We have studied gear is something we will have. N1 by N2 is equals to Z2 by Z1. So this is we have studied. But why it is very important? How many of you can say why it is very important for us to be very specific about gear? Can how many of you can tell?
Specific about what?
Why it is very important for why it is very important to have a specific gear manufacturing, why it should have such standardization, what is the most why it is very important, what is the most relevant answer it can be? Why? Can
কারণ স্যার দেখুন, যদি মানে গিয়ারটা কখনো মানে একটা ইউজ হয় না, মানে দুটো তো অ্যাটলিস্ট থাকবে। তো ধরুন মানে আমি একটা ম্যানুফ্যাকচারার, তো আমি একটু ডিফারেন্ট ভাবে বানালাম, বাট আমার একটা গিয়ার খারাপ হলো, তো আমি অন্য কোম্পানিতে যেমন কিনবো ওই গিয়ার তো লাগবেই না তখন।
perfect uttar. This is what happening, this is what happened at industrial era. Now how many of you know about globalization? I don't globalization শুনেছো? globalization while in globalization, why I am coming to globalization, I will not go for the what how many types of globalization, liberalization, I am not going. No, why, this is what happened, what globalization and industrial boom has happened, industrial boom. So what happened is that industrial boom and globalization made a chaos. What is happening now? I have manufactured for example, one heat exchanger, one rotatable heat exchanger. There may be some rotatable heat exchanger. There may be some mechanism which rotates the tube, that the shell tube, and the heat is transmitted in such a manner, in a specific way. So what is happening? You have made it in USA. What you did is that you transferred this one to India. Now, if India doesn't have enough knowledge about gear, now why I am telling it is rotatable, that means it will have a gear mechanism. Most of the chances it will have a gear mechanism. Now if you don't know that how this gear mechanism works, now if a gear gets off, like as I think Balaram has told about the thing, if it goes wrong, or if it is not working, if the gear has stopped working, there is a problem while the gear is rotating or something, anything, that means you need to replace the gear or something. If you don't know how to manufacture the same gear, it would be very hard for continuing that process, that process or that situation, to handle that situation. That's why EGMA has given guidelines by which USA will manufacture the gear in a pattern that even India can do also. So that means EGMA is nothing but is building a bridge between all the countries except few, I'll not name it because it will be uploaded on YouTube, so I can't name those countries. So except few countries, very few, one or two, maximum one or two. Two is maximum one. So the thing is that most of the country are following these things, US guidelines for making gear. It is very necessary, very necessary. If some, because anything because in globalization we make object in China, we make object in India, or we make anything in Singapore or US, so we exchange the things, we give trade, we make trade. That means if a technical thing goes off, that means there we cannot manufacture these things directly at that, or we cannot bring the things from the actual manufacturing hub. It will not be possible, so we have to manufacture on that place. So that's why AGMA gives a entire classification how a gear should look and what should be the gear criteria. It actually explains everything. Now for that, for this happening, so they came up with a gear design. So for understanding gear design, we will not go for much more depth. So on understanding the gear design, so they came up with one more thing, that for which I'll be giving you, I'll be drawing one thing. Okay. Okay. It is the pitch circle, and what is the name of this area? This top land. This sorry, I only named it. This is top land only. Top land. Now this is the gear width. This is termed as gear width. Gear width. From here to here, it is termed as gear thickness, or some book it is given gear thickness or length. So same thing. Now pay attention here. From here the problem starts. As we know, the top one is addendum. I will not write the full name. This is addendum, and this is the from this area, this is dedendum. Now from here the problem starts. Now from here you have to pay entire attention, because from here it is divided in such a manner. This part is termed as bottom left. Fine. This place is termed as face. This is termed as flank. This is the teeth nomenclature, and everyone have to be much more. You have to keep in your mind that any of the diagram, either of this or of the gear nomenclature, any nomenclature can come in your exam, because it is very necessary. Okay. The most interesting fact is that, how many of you know what is the have you studied about material science? Most of you have studied about material science. So I'll not exaggerate anymore, because we'll be going for the softer part. But the thing is that you will be talking about, how many of you know what would be the first criteria while manufacturing a gear? What would be the first criteria?
স্ট্রেস যাতে টলারেট করতে পারে।
Manufacturing, I'm not talking about design. Design will consider about stress, 101% correct. Manufacturing, মনে করো যখন লোহাটা ইয়ে করব, লিকুইড ফর্মে নেব, at that time what we will consider?
মানে কি কনসিডার করবো মানে কোশ্চেন ঠিক
মানে
বুঝলাম।
মানে ম্যাটেরিয়াল সায়েন্স, আমি মনে করি একটা ম্যাটেরিয়াল ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, আমার হোয়াট শুড বি দ্য গিয়ার ফার্স্ট ক্রাইটেরিয়া?
ইট শুড বি হার্ড, মানে স্ট্রং হতে হবে।
হার্ডনেস বা থাকবে না টাফনেস থাকবে, কোনটা লাগবে বেশি তোমার?
স্ক্র্যাচ রেজিস্ট্যান্স থাকতে হবে।
তাহলে কি করতে হবে?
দুটোই যাতে আমি বলবো।
দুটোই লাগবে। অন্য কেউ আমাকে একটু বলো। তুমি আংশিক ঠিক আছো, বাট অন্য কারোর থেকে আমি একটু জবাব চাইছি। টাফনেস কি দরকার গিয়ারের জন্য? Is it very necessary? Yes, it is necessary. But the first priority, you should always remember, first priority is hardness. Because as I think one of you have told that scratch resistance. Now since we are engineer, we will not say scratch, we will say wear. We don't want to have wear in gear. That means there may be some friction, there will be a friction. That means there will be a motion loss, so it should be wear resistance. 100% wear resistance is not possible. It is something, it is very, it's not at all possible. So it is wear. That means the hardness should be such that it could resist the wear or scratch, or when one gear come to contact with another gear. Number 2, toughness. Yes, we need to have toughness, but it is having a limit, and we cannot exceed the limit, because toughness is necessary, but we have to consider the hardness also, because there is an interconnection between toughness and hardness that had been taught in your material science, because it will be taught in your material science, because it is very important to know, because it is a material science topic. Okay. So to summarize the gear theory, what we need to know: gear is a positive drive. Let us go. Positive drive where motion is transferred from driver to driven, but at 0%, assuming 0% of motion loss. Now gear is having few things like teeth and shaft hole, the basic things. Now if we go for gear motion transfer, we have to consider that gear will only transfer motion if the module of both the gears are same. That means module of red gear and module of blue gear should be same. Module of red gear and module of blue gear are same. Then only the motion will transfer. Now next, what is interference? Interference is the contact point between two gear teeth, or bottom land or top land, anything. Now what are the nomenclatures of gear? The thing is that gear will have a pitch circle, a basic pitch circle you can find in gear. Now what will happen in that pitch circle is that above pitch circle is termed as addendum, as you can see, addendum, and pitch circle, the area down towards below the pitch circle is termed as dedendum. And what is pitch circle? This is a circle which intersects a gear teeth in two halves, as you can see over here. Gear top point, that is over here, it is termed as the gear top part is termed as top land, and the gear the land between two gear teeth is termed as bottom land. Fine. Next is that gear, it is while manufacturing gear or designing gear, we have to always remember that top land and bottom land both are of same. That means we have to maintain the area or the circumference will be same in top land and bottom land both. Next, what should be two things what we have to keep in mind while manufacturing a gear? That first one is module. and the formula of module is module equals to d by z. D by Z. What is the diameter of the pitch, and Z is the number of teeth. Fine. Next is the pitch. As I have told you, the pitch is nothing but consecutive distance between 2 points or 2 points distance. So we have to maintain the teeth pitch also. What is teeth pitch? That means this distance should be same for every where. That means in short, what to say, the top length and the bottom length should be equal. Fine. Who manufactured it? Who told you to do this one? This had been instructed by American Gear Manufacturing Association, or in short it is termed as AGMA, which comes under the under the umbrella of ASME, which comes under ASME. ASME is nothing but American Society of Mechanical Engineering. Now, why did they have done this one? Because have done this one because here is if a component is made or a assembly or a car or anything is made in India and it has been transported to Bangladesh, or it has been transported to Nepal, Pakistan or Bhutan, anywhere, Sri Lanka, anywhere. Now if the gear standards manufacturing is not same as India as compared to Sri Lanka, then the machine will not work. So what will happen? We have to get a similar standard of manufacturing or similar standard of designing gear for entire world, because this will not stop a material or a assembly or a component to work. That's why what we do is that we instruct every country or everything. The instruction has been given by ASME to make gear or design gear according to ASME protocol, because it will help to design, it will help to maintain the gear, it will help to maintain the gear manufacturing units in units with same standards in the entire universe, entire world, so entire globe. So this is what is happens in the AGMA. Now AGMA. Next, what has happened is that the most important is the teeth. In the next class, we will speak about teeth, how teeth works, and what else we have in the teeth. Now, the teeth nomenclature has been divided in such a manner. Like top length, this is the bottom length. Now, this is the pitch. This is your pitch circle. Above the pitch circle is the addendum, and below the pitch circle is the dedendum. Now, maintaining the pitch circle, there will be one will be face and one will be flank. This is the gear width, that means from here to here, and this is the gear, and from here to here, this is the gear, not gear teeth thickness all line. Now, this is what for today in terms of gear. Oh, one more thing. Gear is manufactured maintaining the maximum hardness what they can achieve, but they also have to maintain some percentage of toughness. It has been standardized by AGMA according to the usage of gear, according to the where the gear will be used, and so and so. So this is all about gear. If someone has any question, they may ask. Any question? Any question?
বলছি স্যার, ধরুন মানে একটা কোনো পারপাস আমার আছে, এখানে কিনা আমি গিয়ার একটা ফিট করতে চাইছি, ঠিক আছে? তো সেইখানে তো মানে পার্টিকুলার স্পিড হতে পারে বা হোয়াট এভার বিট, তো সেখানে তো মানে গিয়ার ফিয়ার তো মানে নাম্বার অফ টিথ ফিট এগুলো সব তো মানে ডিফারেন্ট হয়ে যাবে। তো কোনো মানে ধরুন মার্কেটে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে 25টা টিথের, আমি দেখছি ক্যালকুলেশন করে যে আমার 27টা টিথ আমার লাগছে,
তোমার
এটা করে কখন সম্ভব না?
একদম
হ্যাঁ,
হতে পারে, হতে পারে। হ্যাঁ, তো তোমরা কি করবে তখন, কি করবে আমরা এটা নেক্সট ক্লাসে আসবো, বাট আমি একটু শর্টে বলে দিই। আমরা কি করি, আমরা যখনই এইসব প্রবলেমগুলো ফেস করি, তো গিয়ার ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং তখন আমরা কিছু কম্পেনসেট করতে পারি। মানে কি, মনে করো তুমি বললে না তোমার 27টা টিথ লাগবে, তো 27টা টিথ না হয়ে অন্য কেউ কত কত নম্বর টিথ হলে 27টার বেশি কিংবা কম গিয়ারের ডায়ামিটারটা কমিয়ে যদি করা যাবে কিনা, এই জিনিসটা আমরা নেক্সট ক্লাসে দেখবো। যেটা দিয়ে আমরা বুঝতে পারবো যে তোমার যে কনসার্নটা আছে, যে একটা গিয়ার মনে করো এখন তুমি একটা ইউএসএ থেকে একটা মেশিন আনলে, যেটা একটা গিয়ার ভেঙে গেল কিংবা গিয়ারটা খুলে পড়ে যাচ্ছে, গিয়ারটার কোনো সমস্যা আছে, তো ওই সময় তো গিয়ারটা ম্যানুফ্যাকচার করতে হবে। তুমি যেমন 27টা টিথ, আমার 27টা টিথই লাগছে, তো কী করা, এটার একটা নিউ অপশান থাকা উচিত। অপশান আছে, কি অপশান আমরা নেক্সট ক্লাসে দেখবো। এটার অপশান আছেই আছে, 101% এটা অপশান আছে। বুঝতে পেরেছো?
আচ্ছা।
হ্যাঁ, এটার অপশান আছে। এর জন্য তো গিয়ারকে ম্যানুফ্যাকচার করতে দুভাবে ম্যানুফ্যাকচার করা। ওয়ান ইজ ইন টার্মস অফ ডিজাইন, ওয়ান ইজ অ্যানাদার ডিজাইন অর ম্যাটেরিয়ালস কনসিডারিং অল দ্য ফেলিয়ার্স. One is considering all the material failures, everything, what type of material is used and everything. Another one is maintaining. Another one is considering gear geometry. Another one is using gear geometry. Both are easy. You don't have to go for the derivations. I'll be showing you the shortcuts as well as the way out, how to find out in a simple only 2 minutes, only in 2 minutes. Fine. So this is for today's theory class. Okay, so for today's class is there,
বলছি যখন কোনো প্রোটোটাইপ যখন আপনারা যখন বানান, ঠিক আছে, ছোটখাটো কোনো প্রোটোটাইপ, সেই ক্ষেত্রে যে গিয়ার গুলো লাগান, তো সেটা নিশ্চয়ই মানে মেরালি গিয়ার হয় না, সেটা তো মানে প্লাস্টিকের যে ছোট ছোট গিয়ার গুলো দোকানে এদিক ওদিক কিনতে পাওয়া যায়, সেইগুলো লাগান।
হ্যাঁ,
তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে তো তোমার বলুন।
হ্যাঁ, বলো সেই কারণগুলো।
হ্যাঁ, তো সেই কারণে তো মানে মানে আপনি বুঝছেন কি করে যে কতটা গিয়ার, মানে কতগুলো তিতের লাগবে, কিরকম ডায়ামিটার হবে, এগুলো তো সবকিছু ক্যালকুলেট করে যদি বলেও দেন, সেরকম তো মানে পাওয়া মুশকিল, নেক্সট টু ইম্পসিবল। মানে ওই একদম ডায়ামিটারের সার্কেল, ওই ডায়ামিটারের একদম পুরো টিথ, মানে কিন্তু মার্কেটে এগুলো খুব ফিক্সড একটা মানে স্ট্যান্ডার্ডাইজ কিছু হয়তো রয়েছে, সেগুলো বলেন কি করে আপনারা, মানে দোকানদার কি এই জিনিসটা চাই?
দোকানদারে কি করে, দোকানদার শুধু নাম্বার অফ টিথটা জানতে চায়, আর জানতে চায় যে তার পিচ ডায়ামিটারটা কত, ওরা এই দুটোই জানতে চায়। অনেক দোকানদার আছে, এই ছাড়া অনেক দোকানদার মানে 3টে জিনিস দিয়ে আমরা দোকানে গিয়ে গিয়ার কিনতে পারি, ঠিক আছে? টিথ নাম্বার, ডায়ামিটার অফ দ্য পিচ আর মডিউল, এই 3টে দিয়ে যে কোনো 3টের মধ্যে দুটো বলতে হবে, যে কোনো 3টের মধ্যে দুটো বলতেই হবে, তাহলেই হবে। কথাটা বুঝতে হচ্ছে কি বুঝতে পারেন? দুটো বলতেই হবে, কারণ কি 3টে ইন্টারকানেক্টেড। আমি কিরকমভাবে ইন্টারকানেক্টেড তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ, এখানে লেখা আছে মডিউল ইজ ইকুয়ালস টু D/Z। তো আমরা যদি মডিউল জানি কিংবা ডি জানি কিংবা জেড, 3টের মধ্যে যে কোনো দুটো জানলেই আমাদের দুটো বলে দোকানদার বের করে দিতে পারে। হ্যাঁ, একদম তোমার কথা 100% কারেক্ট, 100% কারেক্ট, যে গিয়ার সব স্ট্যান্ডার্ড হয়ে আসে। হ্যাঁ, স্ট্যান্ডার্ড হয়েই আসে, এছাড়া তো উপায় নেই, কারণ স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নাহলে তো যেই কেউ, আমি ঘরে বসে আছি, আমি একটা গিয়ার বানিয়ে নিই, একটা গিয়ার এভাবে বানিয়ে নিচ্ছে, ওভাবে তো সব কিছু হবে না, একটু তো স্ট্যান্ডার্ডাইজেশন থাকে। তো ওই স্ট্যান্ডার্ডটাকে একমা ফলো করতে বলে, ঠিক আছে? যে স্ট্যান্ডার্ডাইজেশনটা ফলো করতে বলে, ঠিক আছে? চলো, আজকের জন্য ক্লাস এতটুকুই।